Ladies and gentlemen, we're making this video on a Monday. Listen to me. The Prem is officially back, ladies and gentlemen. How did the Big Six in the Premier League do this weekend? And we had games after games. We had the Big Six is back, except for two teams. Except for two teams, the Big Six is back. None other than less, ladies and gentlemen. We had beautiful games this weekend. Let's dive in straight to it. If you haven't already, drop a like and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Your boy is trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. We're like 497 away, so let's help your boy get to 1,000 subscribers. Without further ado, boys, on a Friday we had Chelsea away at West Ham. West Ham was at home. West Ham, I told y'all, lost their first game to Sunderland. I told you guys, Chelsea down to Crystal Palace. I told every Chelsea fan last week, do not worry about that result against Crystal Palace, because Crystal Palace is a very good team, and you guys did not have to worry about that 0-0 draw, because it's never an easy team to beat. Watch what they did to Liverpool in the Carabao Cup final. Watch what they did to the Community Shield final, and watch what they did to City in the FA Cup final last year. So, ladies and gentlemen, Chelsea came back. Now, the big news was Cole Palmer getting injured. Well, he didn't feel too well. I guess something happened to him. I don't know exactly what happened. So he didn't play the game right before kickoff. So he got sidelined, just taking precautions with him. And Chelsea did not miss Cole Palmer one bit against West Ham, which Estavo got his first Premier League start. And ladies and gentlemen, this man Estavo stole the show. It was a Brazilian show for Chelsea as Pedro Porro, not the Pedro, João Pedro, ladies and gentlemen, got 2 assists and a goal, with Chelsea winning 5-1. Leandro got the start as well. He didn't get on the score sheet. Neto got on the score sheet as well. João Pedro got a two assists and a goal. Estavo, like I said again, he stole the show and he got an assist. Now, and then Caicedo got a goal as well. Enzo got a goal. Chalobah got a goal. Which, if you see my TikTok, I had Chelsea winning this game 3-1, and I had Enzo Fernandez getting on the score sheet. I did not expect Chelsea to smoke West Ham like that. Well, Chelsea actually went 1-0 now. Went 1-0 down first, and then, ladies and gentlemen, what happened was, after that was a Chelsea show. Chelsea dominated the game. They were just the better team. West Ham just didn't have the quality of players to do it. And I think at West Ham, Paqueta is going to leave, which he did score for them as well. He did score for them. But Chelsea was just the better team. They were on top of West Ham, and then it was, at the end of the day, it was a comfortable win, which they got to rest some of their players. They got to rest some of the players, like I said, which, remember, Chelsea's doing this without Cole Palmer. So when Cole Palmer comes back, ladies and gentlemen, which I'm hoping he'll probably be back this weekend, and then Chelsea's going to cook again. And as simple as it is. So Chelsea 5-1, getting 4 points on the table. Chelsea sitting 4th right now with 4 points. Ladies and gentlemen, what a game by Chelsea. We're going to move into Saturday, because I want to take a little bit of time to talk about this game, which I did talk about it already. If you didn't see my video on Saturday morning, go watch it. It's my team, Manchester City against Spurs. Now, when I said the Big Six is back, there's only 2 teams that's not back in the Big Six. One of them is Manchester City. Now, we always lose to Spurs, but that performance I've seen, shameless. That performance I've seen this weekend, shameless, ladies and gentlemen. When I mean this performance from I've seen this weekend was shameless, it was shameless. We showed no fight, no nothing, ladies and gentlemen. With Spurs, I had Spurs finishing 4th, and ladies and gentlemen, Spurs, their high press killed us today. Spurs high press killed us today. When I mean Spurs high press killed us today, it killed us today. Our press was non-existent. Once again, we're making mistakes at the back. Trafford, man. Donnarumma's coming. I'm not gonna lie to you, Donnarumma, because we just agreed personal terms with Donnarumma. You gotta agree terms with PSG now, which I think PSG is gonna let him go, because they're trying to let him go. So, like, Donnarumma's coming, Trafford. That mistake you made, I don't think Pep's gonna take on with it, man. Because this team I seen over the weekend on Saturday morning, I had to wake up at 7:30, 7 o'clock in the morning to watch this game. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Man City from last season. I seen it. I thought after the Wolves game we were back. We're gonna see next weekend if we're really back. Then you're gonna see Kevin only 2 games in the season. Did you see that performance? It's the same thing as last year. Simple as it is. I don't know what you want me to tell you, but this is the same performance as last year. So, coming from a City perspective, we were ass. We were asked, did we register a shot on target? We did. Okay, we registered 5 shots on target. But ladies and gentlemen, Haaland, nowhere to be found. Defense, I know he got injured too, so that's kind of worrying because Gavajo's injured. I know he gets injured. Gavajo's injured. We do need a right back though. I don't think we're gonna get one, but I think we're gonna trust Rico Lewis and Matthias Nunes in that position. But we do need a right back. I actually hoped we got Dumfries. It would have been so much better. But we're gonna see what Pep got to do with the team. We're just gonna trust Pep with it. Simple as it. We're gonna trust Pep with it. We're gonna move into a Spurs perspective. What a performance by Spurs. Don't mind this. What a performance by Spurs. Spurs, that high press. You guys closed City today. You guys closed City. You guys did not give City anything to breathe. City was just the better team, ladies and gentlemen. When I mean City was just the better team, they were just the better team. Not City. Spurs was just the better team. And gotta give a good shout out to Spence. Oh my God, he looked above. He did look above. And then, like I said again, Paulinho and Bentancur saw that midfield, that trio three. Oh my days, they have been cooking since that PSG game. I gave them praise. And today again, this is the midfield three they have going into every single Big Six games. I could make a bold prediction. I don't think Spurs is gonna lose to a Big Six side this season. If they're gonna lose one game. I don't think they're losing more than one game against a Big Six sides this weekend. This season, I mean, sorry. But Richarlison, once again, he didn't get on the score sheet today, but he did get an assist. Beautiful pass to Brendan Johnson. Brendan Johnson would open the score. And then a mistake at the back by Trafford, like I told you earlier. And then Paulina would start the ball on the back of the net. And then the game would be 2-0. And basically, when they went 2-0, I'm like, yeah, it's basically over. And then defensively, they did not leak any goals just like they did against PSG. I just think that because City wasn't the best, but Spurs defensively was very, very good. Romero and Van der Ven at the back, locking down players after players after players, and that midfield duo of Paulinho, that pivot of Paulinho and Bentancur. At times, I seen these niggas in City at the ball. I seen these men inside City's half. I'm like, huh? And it worked. Because the whole team was pressing as a team. The whole team was pressing as a team. And Mohamed Kudus, he didn't have the best of the games today, but he was there. Attacking, he didn't have the best game. He didn't have the best game, but you've seen him defensively. And this is the kind of player Spurs need. And if they're going to get top four, which I have them getting top four, ladies and gentlemen, these are the type of players that Spurs need, ladies and gentlemen. And then we're going to move into the next game, which is Arsenal versus Leeds. I didn't watch this game at all. So I'm just going to speak from the score and from what I heard. Arsenal wins 5-0 against Leeds. Leeds getting promoted. Kyler Fury getting 2 assists. The left back getting 2 assists. Timber getting an assist and 2 goals. Ladies and gentlemen, this set piece merchants, ladies and gentlemen. Now, and then Declan Rice getting an assist, Saka getting a goal, and Gyökeres, which Arsenal fans are happy about, getting 2 goals, ladies and gentlemen. Now, the big thing about this Arsenal game, the big worry was that Odegaard went down injured and Saka went down injured. In my opinion, the Odegaard injury, you guys are going to be just fine. Odegaard, I don't rate him as a player that much as I've seen people do. He is a great player, but to win a title, you need somebody better than Odegaard. Odegaard is not going to take you as a captain to win a title. Now, Bukayo Saka getting injured, I think he's just fine. It's probably just cramps. You guys do play Liverpool next weekend, so he better be fit for that Liverpool game. Now, Odegaard is going to be out for a while, and the player I'm going to be replacing him is Eze. Madueke got the start today, so he was pretty decent from what I heard. So other than the Saka injury that I think is just cramps, he's just gonna be just fine. Just give him some rest. He'll be fit for the Liverpool game. Other than that, the major injury is Odegaard, and I think Odegaard is gonna be just fine. And just like I told you, if it's replacing Odegaard, is gonna be a huge boost, and it's gonna be better for us, in a way. I'm being so honest with you. Players in that 10th position, and Liverpool might get cooked. Now, the other team that we got to talk about is Liverpool. But before we talk about Liverpool, we got to talk about Manchester United. So, like I said, Arsenal win 5-0. Arsenal with 6 points sitting first of the table, Spurs second. And we're going to move into the other game later. But yeah, so Arsenal, comfortable win on a Saturday to end the Saturday off. So we have three teams of the Big Six play on Saturday. And 2 of them got a victory, the other one lost, because, you know what I'm saying, my team, Manchester City, lost. We're going to move into Manchester United against Fulham. Now, Manchester United drawing to Fulham, ladies and gentlemen. 1-1. Now, United, once again, Bruno, the big talk about was Bruno being off today. Bruno was off. He missed the pen. He looked mad the whole game. And I'm going to be honest with you. If this is how Bruno is going to play during the season, United, man, you guys are going to get top 6. But I don't know, man. You guys played very, very good. Ruben Amorim playing 29 games, getting 28 points is bad. If you guys are sacking them, go get Diego Simeone. I'm telling you, I'm putting you on games. If you guys are sacking them, go get Diego Simeone. Because the way that's going to Atleti form right now, if you didn't check my last video, go check it out. United. What do I gotta say about United? They played okay. Played okay, but the mentality they gotta have, they need a number 8. Kobe Mainoo cannot be on the bench. If he's gonna be on the bench, tell him. Now, an offer came for Bruno for 100 mil. They rejected it from Saudi. Bruno didn't want to go to Saudi anyway, too, so that's fine. But if you're gonna have a midfield of Casemiro and Bruno Fernandes, and you think you're going to win games week in and week out for the whole season, that's your duo as the number. It's not going to happen. Now, United, the problem at United is, you got Mason Mount, you got Mbeumo, you got Cunha. They're all number 10s. Plus, you got Bruno as well. All number 10. You're going to have to rotate it. You're going to have to rotate it all around those 4. Because you need Kobe Mainoo. You need a number 8 in this team. United, the problem is they don't have a number 8. They're struggling for number 8. Like I said, I'm telling you again, I want to see every Big 6 team do good. Nobody, except for Arsenal. Hate them, man. But yeah. So, defensively, you guys are good. Keeper-wise, you guys need a midfielder. Simple as it is, United. The season's almost, the window's about to close. Go get a midfielder. United played very, very good at times. I'm not going to lie to you. It was a very close game. They had 10 shots in this game. 3 shots on target. United had a very good game as well. But at times, like I said, once United went 1-0 up in the 58th minute, you just knew. I'm like, if United don't close this game out, they're going to draw or lose. If they don't close this game out, and what they didn't close this game out. Now, I know people are going to talk about Mbeumo, Cunha. 2 games now, United scored a goal. They got 0 involvements in the goal. Ladies and gentlemen, Cunha is going to be just fine. Mbeumo is going to be just fine as soon as they get his shooting boots. I'm being honest with you. I told you that. They're going to be alright as soon as they get their shooting boots on. And do not worry about it. I think United's next game is against... They play Crimson in the FA Cup. But then they play Burnley. Which is... It's a must win against Burnley because they play City next. After Burnley, they play City. Then they play Chelsea. Then they play Brentford, Sunderland. And then they got Liverpool again. So, United, this team is going to get tested. I think the next 2 games for United is 2 easy ones. If they don't win, then you gotta ask questions about their manager. Simple as it is. Because you spend how much money this summer? You spend money on Cunha, Mbeumo, Sesko. I think you spend like 200 something. I'm not fully sure. You gotta score goals. You gotta win games. If you spend that much on attackers, yes, you need a CDM. But you better know that you need a midfielder. You need a number 8. But you better know that the whole time. The whole transfer window. The whole summer. And you still haven't signed one. When we're literally like 4 days away from the window closing. Ladies and gentlemen, what is United doing? United won 1. It wasn't the best of performance. United currently sitting 16th. With a point in 2 games. And for United standards, I think they should have worked out at that Fulham game with 3 points. They should have. They worked out away with 1 point. Like I said, the next 2 games is a must win. And ladies and gentlemen, the game of the week. The game of the week. I'm being honest with you. The game of the week, because this game had everything. Newcastle versus Liverpool. Liverpool, oh my days. Liverpool winning this game 3-2 in the 100th minute. In the 100th minute, Newcastle losing this game to Liverpool. Ladies and gentlemen, Liverpool won 2-0 up in this game. And I'm going to be honest with you, Newcastle were the better team. This first 30 minutes, Newcastle was causing Liverpool hell. Now, the big thing about Liverpool today, they were missing Frimpong. So they were playing Szoboszlai out of position as that right back, ladies and gentlemen. But Frimpong wasn't here today. Bradley just came back from injury, so they didn't want to start him. I see why. But, ladies and gentlemen, you watch that first half, you tell me Liverpool was a better team, you're lying. out your mind. But as it is, when you got a good team, you got good players. Gravenberg with a beautiful other goal. The second or third chance that Liverpool got to score in this game, Gravenberg with a beautiful outside goal. Pope just have to stand there and watch the ball go in, ladies and gentlemen. Pope, there's nothing else Pope could have done. Just sit there and watch the ball go in, and that's what he did. Beautiful goal from Gravenberg in the 46th minute, ladies and gentlemen. 46th minute. Etitike, ladies and gentlemen. Etitike. They're signing that they're trying to get Isaac. And I told you, you're just going to be just fine without Isaac. You're just going to need to get a winger. That's it. And you guys look like you guys don't even need to get a winger at this point. Because Gakpo with 2 assists. Gakpo with 2 assists today and the man of the match. Now, Etitike will get on the score sheet, ladies and gentlemen, to put this game 2-0. And when he went 2-0, by that time, Newcastle had a red card. Gordon got a red card in the first half, and Newcastle down to 10 men. But Newcastle was still attacking. But when Liverpool went 2-0 up, everybody had a feeling. Tell me you watching the game, they have a feeling that it's game over. I'm like, Liverpool 2-0 up, Newcastle has a red card, it's game over. But Prem Big is back, ladies and gentlemen. Because as Newcastle did not give up. Newcastle's on the set pieces looked dangerous, and they took the opportunity of it. Ladies and gentlemen, Bono Guimaraes put the game 2-1, ladies and gentlemen. 2-1 in the 57th minute. So 10 minutes later, the game is 2-1. And after that, once again, just like the first half, it was just Newcastle attacking and 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 attacking Liverpool. Crosses after crosses, turns after turns, corners after corners, and Liverpool looked scared because Newcastle had 12 men behind them. Even they were down to 11 men. After that time, Liverpool was down to 11 men. No, after at times Liverpool was down to 10 men. Because Newcastle looked like they wasn't down to 10 men. They looked like they had 11 men on the pitch, ladies and gentlemen. Liverpool looked like they were down to 10 men because the way Liverpool was scared of this Newcastle side, and Newcastle just kept attacking. And I told you this game had everything in it. If you didn't see on TikTok, I told you this game had everything. Yellow cards, red cards. I told you this game was going to be a Prem Big. And Denver, why they playing Denver? He looked scary, ladies and gentlemen. He looked scary. Every single corners, throw-ins, they were in for Denver's head. And most of the times, 90% of the times, he was causing trouble. And then, when Newcastle makes a sub, everybody thinks it's over. You feel me? 88th minute. Oshuala, I'm guessing Isaac's replacement, ladies and gentlemen, comes in, scores in the 88th minute, ladies and gentlemen. And by then, I'm like, oh my days. Newcastle have just got a point out of this. They're down to 2 men. No, they're down to 10 men. And somehow they're losing 2-0. They find a way to come back into this game against this scary Liverpool side. It's insane. This Liverpool side has flaws. We've seen it against Newcastle. They have flaws. They're not as scary as they were anymore. They have flaws. And this is 2 weekends in a row, ladies and gentlemen, where Liverpool is winning 2-0. And they somehow concede 2 goals. This is 2 weekends in a row. So something is not giving the defense that they have to fix. Liverpool have to fix that defense. I'm going to be honest with you. Like I said, there's no bias on this channel here when I'm talking about these games. Liverpool, what is going on? Because you can't keep doing this. You're not going to do this week in, week out where you're winning 2-0. Your team scored 2 goals and for you guys to win in the 90th minute. You guys not going to get that chance. You guys got that chance the first 2 games of the season against 2 great opponents. But it's not going to happen week in, week out. It's not going to happen in the Champions League against certain teams in the Champions League. I'm being honest with y'all. Y'all wanted to get the 3 points and be happy with it, but that's something that you guys got to fix defensively. It's serious. And by the way, Salah had a horror of a performance yesterday. Yes, he got an assist. Yes, he got the assist for the third goal. But do not let that assist blind you from that Salah performance. Do not let that assist blind you from that Salah performance. Because he had a horror of a performance, ladies and gentlemen. When I mean a horror of a performance, ladies and gentlemen. And then Liverpool bring on the 17-year-old by the name of what's his name? Rio. Rio comes in, ladies and gentlemen. First chance of the game he gets. 100th minute, a minute to go. Last play of the game. The composure the 17-year-old have to put this ball in the back of the net. what a composure, lad. Composure, lad. For him to score that. The only time I'm talking like this, I'm kind of sick, so they already mind me. That's why, like, plus I'm out of breath too. Like, speaking when I'm sick, I get out of breath from speaking for too long. But I still got a post for you, so don't mind me. But yeah, Liverpool win the game 3-2. Now, did Liverpool deserve to win this game today? No, they did not. But great teams, even sometimes when you're not at your best, you find a way to win games, and that's what Liverpool has done today. They wasn't at their best today. They took a 2-0 lead, but they still managed a way to get the 3 points. Newcastle deserved to get at least a point out of this game. But what I don't understand with Newcastle is that they equalized and they just kept attacking, even though that they were down to 10 men. And at times I thought they were gonna win this game. I thought I'm like, Liverpool might lose this, but Liverpool hold to them. And ladies and gentlemen, I told you they got the victory today. And at times, like I told you, at times, Newcastle look like they deserve to win this game. But Liverpool, you know what it is, like I said, great championship team. Seems I want to win the league. These are the type of games you win. When you're not at your best, you're playing against, we are away from home, against a good side, this Newcastle side. The big question is, would Liverpool have lost this game if Newcastle had Isaac? The way Liverpool played today, I think if Newcastle had Isaac, I don't know, to be honest. I don't know. Newcastle played good without Isaac anyway, so it could have been a completely different performance. It's something I would never know. Newcastle could have had Isaac and got opened up 3-4-0 to them. But he could have had Isaac and also won the game. So we don't know really what happened. We can just only take away from this performance. So the game of the week was this game. The worst sides out of the big six was Manchester City. The best side out of the big six, I'm going to have to give it to Spurs, the way they played against City. Beautiful performance. The second team, you know what? I don't like them, but I'll give it to them. I didn't even watch their game. You know what? We'll go Chelsea. We'll go Chelsea. Because Liverpool wasn't the best as well. But City was the worst out of the big six this week. If you guys dislike this video, like I said, I'm dropping these every week and we can't stay tuned for tomorrow's video. It's gonna be how did the La Liga Big 3 do. If you guys did enjoy this video, I'm gonna see you on the next one. I love you. Make sure you guys stay safe and peace out.